All right, both sides warmed up, about ready to go. Cottage Grove taking on Lakeville for a third place rematch of the third place game in Fargo not all that long ago. This time we're at Polar Arena. The connection is going to be what it's going to be. The Wi-Fi is not great, so I'm on my cell. How she goes. Fiona, Ella, and Lily up front starting for the Wolfpack. Addie and Jeremiah starting off right and lefty respectively, and we're underway. Face off controlled by Lakeville right off the bat. They send it in deep. Lakeville there first. Centering pass. Jabbed at by Ella. Regrouped by Lakeville. Shot. Save. Addie. Full rebound. Quick shot here by Lakeville. Addie with an early save. Face off upcoming to Addie's left. Fiona tangled up with a Lakeville player. Now it scores loose to Lily. It was a touch pass from Ella to Lily. Lily, far side. Reversed. Drop pass to Babbage. Steered away. Lily tough shot from a bad angle. Went wide. Addie steps down low. Seidel send it back in. Fiona gives it over to Ella. And Lakeville comes back out to their right winger, and they connect. And good poke check by Jeremiah. Shot, rebound chance swept out of there by Cottage Grove, and this one off Elisa's stick, and it's going to make it down for an icing. Cottage Grove will have a face-off upcoming in their own end. Kaylee and Kendall come out to replace Jeremiah and Addie on the blue line. Macy, Rowan, and Elise come out for forwards. Macy on the draw, won it, and then it got stuck. Jabbed at by Lakeville on net. Just wide, rather. I thought Addie steered it away. I think it went wide. Kendall's there. Comes behind Addie, and Macy scoops it up on her backhand. Tried to get it up over to Rowan, intercepted by Lakeville, and they get it out to their right D. Shot, wide. Now Macy has it. She's going to take her time and skate around Addie. Off the boards to Rowan, intercepted by Lakeville, and they send it back in. Kendall's going to have to slide over to the near side corner off to my left again. She hits Elise on the half wall. Elise tried to push it past Lakeville, and they send it back in, this time in the near side corner, and it's going to have to be Kaylee here. Kaylee hits Elise again. Now off the boards it comes. Lakeville, left D. Shot well wide, went kitty corner into the far corner. Kaylee had it for a moment. Lakeville picks it up, and centering pass in the circles. Shot blocked by Kendall. Kendall hustles over, trying to get this puck out. It's sustained pressure by Lakeville. Now Kendall has some room, and she gave it over to Piper. Piper was going left. She had to hit the brakes and turn back to her right. Piper battling on the wall. Picked up by Doyle. Doyle, nifty move around one. She's got Piper and Zerbs with her. Piper crashes the net. Finley now behind the net. Tried to drop it to Piper, broken up. And this one comes all the way down with the Cottage Grove player. Nice stick by Jeremiah. Otherwise, that would have been a 2-on-1 chance here for Lakeville. And this will be an icing if it goes. And it does. Nope, it hit Addie, so no icing. Jeremiah to Piper. Shot wide. Fiona hustles over. She's tripped up. Cottage Grove will get a power play and a stoppage. Good aggressive play by Fiona along the far boards. Drew the first game, or the first penalty of the game. 0-0. 9:20 to go in the first. Fiona, Lily, Ella, Kendall, Kaylee for the power play unit. Just waiting for the penalty to go up on the board, and we'll go. Yeah, there we go. All right, face off. Over to Lily. Shot. Save. Picked up by Lakeville. They cut over the middle, now forced wide. And Lakeville's looking to skate it out, and they do with a little bit of speed. Kaylee poked it away. And this one comes loose. Kaylee has it. She reverses it on the near side boards over to Fiona, up high into her chest. And now Fiona has it. And she's got Ella on the half wall. She's got some room over the middle, though, and Lily to her left. And now she gives it up to Lily. Cottage Grove trying to get this puck in the zone. And this is going to barely get on net, I think. And this play there, Kaylee has it. Chips it up to Rowan, not out. And good job by Lakeville keeping Cottage Grove out of their own end. Kendall steps up. She gives it up to Rowan. And that was a touch there by Lakeville. See if Cottage Grove can take advantage. Macy, fresh off a line change. Forcing an errant pass, and now she regroups and grabs it. Lakeville steps up. Held in by Jeremiah. And now out it comes.
Lakeville penalty, assist to number 48, Annie Mitchell.
Macy off the boards.
Chipping, time of the penalty, 2:40. That's Mitchell for chipping at 2:40.
Addie skates it in around one. She centers it to Elise. Addie's got to wait for her line to check up, and she sends it in. Cottage Grove gains the zone. Lakeville full strength. Nice play there by Rowan. Macy jumps down low to help her. And Lakeville back the other way. Good back check by Macy. They hit their left winger, though, on sides, and they put it towards the goal. Addie chips it over to Piper. Piper in pursuit in the corner. She jabs it to Doyle. Doyle chips it to Adeline, broken up by Lakeville. Doyle, nice stick check there and gains control. Back centering pass over to Piper. It was broken up by Lakeville. Now they have it off the boards. Jeremiah steps up, sends it back in, but Lakeville has it. Interception by Piper sends it back into the far corner. Backhanded by Lakeville and out. It'll be an offsides by about 6 inches, so we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone off the Lakeville bench. 6:56 to go in the first. 0-0. Lakeville. Kendall boards in. Doyle keeping this play alive. Off the boards high. Kendall trying to hold it in. Does so for the moment. Now Lakeville. Kendall lost an edge. Got to stick through the skates. Puck comes loose. Could be an icing. It is. Cottage Grove will get a draw in the Lakeville end. 6:32 to go in the first. Fiona barking orders to Kendall, looking for that shot off the draw. They got it, went wide. Lily hustles over. She sends it in front. Ella rebound, blocked. Lily another shot at it. This one hit a Lakeville player, I believe, and they hit their right winger. And she sends it down. That's going to be an icing. So Cottage Grove will set up shop in the Lakeville end again for another offensive zone face-off. And off to the goalie's right side. Fiona tried to get it back to Addie. Lakeville tied her up. They get it to Addie now in between the circles. Addie rips one tipped high up into the air. The goalie was forced to make a save. Poke checked away by Fiona. Centering pass by Ella. Nobody was there. Jeremiah hustles over. Tried to send it in deep. And now it comes out. Get legs, puck. It's going to slow down. Addie's going to have to get this out of our end. Because the puck didn't have enough heat on it to get icing. Addie gets it to Ella. Picked up here by Fiona. Now Ella picks up the loose puck. Ella skates in with speed. Tees up a shot. Went near post. Lily's there, though. And good patience by Lily as she skated it back down low. Nice job by Jeremiah holding this puck in. Now it's chipped out, but Addie's there. She tried to get it back to Lily, and Lily was looking for a line change, so Lakeville has it. They settle it down. Good pressure by Elise. Addie with an interception. Circles. Shot. Rebound. Oh, and just swept away by Lakeville. Jeremiah hustles over to cut off the Lakeville player. And battle right in front. Macy with a stick. And sends it in on sides and no icing. Lakeville back in their own end to dig it out. They're forced to reverse back around. They ring it, but nobody home. Their winger hustles over and does get there, but the puck goes down low to Macy. Drop pass. Oh, and a tip shot just missed the far post on a beautiful feed. It was a beautiful tip by Rowan. That must have missed by an inch or two. And now Lakeville's got a 3-on-2. Good hustle here. They just chuck it in on, and Addie will sweep it away. And she's got some room to skate, so she takes it. And it's out. And onside. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We had a defenseman for Lakeville that was bunched up right at the blue line, so it wasn't offsides. A forward, rather. Nope, I'm right. Left D. Doyle pipes and Zerbs on the draw. Controlled by Lakeville. Chipped over to Zerbs. Zerbs bunched up along the wall. Now it comes loose to Doyle. She tried to give it to Zerby and does. Zerby down the left wing and a good pass to Doyle, and Doyle gets around the last girl and she's loose. Shot, nice save Lakeville, no rebound. Nice passing there for the Wolfpack. Generated a good scoring chance. Good save by the Lakeville goalie, left no rebound. The Cottage Grove gets a draw here off to the left side. Wins it back to Kendall. Kendall, shot, went wide, and it was tipped, but the puck's loose. Doyle has it. Doyle turns and squares up. Shot, save, rebound, loose. Picked up by Lakeville, and she lost the puck. And now she fell down, so Piper has it. Piper dropped it to Doyle on a shot. Another loose puck. And this one comes loose. Kendall's got to hustle back. Good speed by Kendall on a back check as she was pinching low. And now Kaylee helps her out behind their own goalie. Lakeville's changing, so Kaylee turns on the Jets. And she's got Doyle and gives it to her. Good corral by Doyle. Doyle circles, shot, tipped. Blocked by Piper. Piper shot in this far post. Doyle, though, behind the net. Wraparound try. And off a player's skate and almost went in. Lakeville now peels around. Now they tried to cross-ice pass, and it went into their own player's skates. And they're able to clear it, but it's going to come to Lily. And she got through one. And she's with Fiona. In on sides, but Lakeville has it. Lakeville around one. Tried to feed their forward, and it was a good stick check by Jeremiah, and Jeremiah shoots it on net. Nice low shot. Good speed by Jeremiah to turn the corner and fire a low shot in from outside of the far circle. Goalie made a good save, but we'll get another draw. This one off to the goalie's right, and it'll be Fiona. 0-0, 2:46 to go in the first. Face-off controlled by Lakeville. Ella jumps in front of the girl, forcing her to a reverse, and then she tried to toe drag back and lost it. And they just punch it out to the neutral zone. Addie there first off the boards to Ella, picked up by Lakeville, and they shoot it up. They get around one. Just pass over to Lakeville. Good play by Lakeville. They just missed. They regroup. They center it. Nobody there. Jeremiah has it, and now she takes it behind Addie. And Jeremiah skates it towards the blue line and now out. And then she feeds Fiona. Fiona tried to get it over to Lily, but Lakeville got there first. Jeremiah just sends it out to Lily. And Lakeville gains the zone. And a strong forecheck here by Lakeville. Addie feeds it, and it got by the left D, thankfully. Forcing Lakeville to check up. Now this one's over to Rowan. Rowan, good body by Lakeville. Rowan gets it right back, though. Cross ice over to the left winger for Lakeville, over her stick. They send it in behind Addie. Kendall's there. She takes it on her backhand. Now she reverses to her forehand. She's going to skate it off to the left side and hit Rowan off her stick and up to the right D for Lakeville. They hammer it back down. Kendall has it. She gives it up to Rowan. This time past her. Right D shot. Missed near post. Elise is there. She's got a little bit of room. And she centers it towards Macy, just past her. Oh, and Elise almost with a pick. Kendall has it and sends it back out of the zone. This will be an icing. We'll take it as Cottage Grove can swap 5 skaters here with a minute to go in the first. Lakeville with a little bit of pressure there that last minute. Finley pipes and Adeline come out. Face off controlled by Cottage Grove to Kendall. Kendall feeds Finley, and it just through her skates. Look at Finley's skate though. Oh, and she's tripped, and that'll be a that. I don't. Oh, and that could be another one. She shoved her into the boards. She was going down. Could be a double minor in my opinion, as she shoved Finley, who was already crashing to the boards. See if Finley makes it hurt on the scoreboard here. Gets it to Kendall. Kendall just off her stick. She hustles over, jabs it to Piper. Piper turns, centers. Finley battling. Now Zerby down low. Zerby back down low to Doyle. Doyle dishes out to Piper, and it's loose. Kendall gets a shot on. Oh, just missed. Piper center. Rebound. Zerby scores. Cottage Grove passes in on the power play, and they make that play hurt. Game's first goal comes on a Cottage Grove power play as they dug it out off the backboards, popped it back out front, and Zerby was there to punch it home, putting the Wolfpack up 1-0 with 28.6 seconds to go in the first. Fiona wins the draw back to Jeremiah. Jeremiah chips it to Lily. Lily has some time. Sends it over to Fiona, and Fiona just about got through. This one slips by Addie, but Jeremiah's there. Fiona has it up to Ella. Ella, you got turned around, so Fiona jumps back in front of the boards to help her. This will do it here for the first period. Cottage Grove ends the first period with a late power play goal, and they're up 1 at the end of 1. We'll be back in a minute. All right, away we go. Cottage Grove now right to left in their whites. Macy, Rowan, Elise, Addie, Jeremiah. Lakeville controls the faceoff, but they lost it. Elise steps up to send it in. Tied up at the blue line. Macy slides over. 2-on-2 battle in front of the Cottage Grove bench. Loose puck picked up by Lakeville. Looking to skate with some speed here. Good job by Rowan forcing a light pass towards the backboards. Now the right D for Lakeville gets a shot. Far side. Tapped wide by Lakeville. Centering pass, shot, blocked up into the air. And this one comes out front. Rowan has it. Skates it out to the neutral zone. 3-on-2, Cottage Grove. Rowan picked up by Macy. Macy got a shot. It was blocked. And back the other way. They're going to come with speed on a 4-on-3. Jeremiah steps in. Addie with the hustle. Got a stick in there. Shot. Goal for Lakeville. With a good rush back the other way. They knocked this thing up at 1 with 11-12 to go in the first. Doyle, Zerbs, Pipes, Kendall, Kaylee. Controlled by Cottage Grove. Tipped over to Kaylee. Kaylee up to Zerby. To Doyle. Doyle put it through the skates of the Lakeville player, but they corral it back. Half wall pass. Piper steals it, centers it to Zerby. Stepped up by Kaylee. Kaylee gets a shot through, and it got wide. Piper centers it. Oh, and Doyle got a stick on it, but it was tapped away by Lakeville. Kaylee's got a hustle over. Strong back check by Doyle, closing down the passing lane, forcing Lakeville wide, and a strong stick check. But the Lakeville player stays with it. Picked up here by Piper on the half wall. Piper around 1. Now Piper's loose, and she's got a 2-on-1. She gives it up to Zerby, just by her. And it comes out to the neutral zone. Kaylee sends it up along the boards. Picked off by Lakeville. Kaylee taps it. Sent in by Lakeville. They're looking to change. Kendall goes to her forehand side. Sends it up to Lily, who just came off on a change. And Lily around 1. And she's tied up nicely by Lakeville. Fiona's there, though, to hold it in. She tried to get it to Lily, and it was a good steal by the Lakeville player. And they push it out to the neutral zone. And Lakeville will get a power play here with 10:01 to go in the second. Face off controlled by Cottage Grove. Lily tried to shove it across the blue line, turned away by Lakeville. Sent in deep. It's Gilman. Gilman reverses onto her backhand. Poke checked away by Lakeville, but Fiona's there. Fiona's got some ice in front. She's going to take it and kill some precious time here. Good speed by Fiona. Pushing that puck forward. Lakeville's going to look to skate here. Tied up by Lily. And Jeremiah back. Addie forces her wide. Shot up high. Out of post and in. And Lakeville gets a power play goal to go up 2-1. With 9:30 to go in the second. Now 2-1 in favor of Lakeville with 9:30 to go in the second. Macy on the draw. And Elise has it, chips it forward. Kendall forced to regroup, sends it in off sides. Rowan hits that loose puck. She's tied up. Picked up here by Lakeville. Poked that by Elise. Lost an edge. Out it comes, and Kendall scans. Chips it to Rowan. Rowan skates it in on side. She got a shot towards the goal. Paddled away by Lakeville. Elise jumps into the corner. Sends it down low. Macy has it. She's tied up by Lakeville. Off the boards to the half wall. Loose puck. Kaylee couldn't get a shot off. And now out of the zone it comes. Kendall's going to get there. Kendall looking to skate as Lakeville's changing. Kendall sensed it, and she's going. Gets a shot. Nice block. Rowan on a rebound. Bailey hustles over to the blue line. Lakeville chips it deep. Doyle's there. Doyle has it. Now Doyle's got a little bit of room. Doyle looking to skate. She skates it in on side. She's forced wide. Centering pass. Poked away by Lakeville. Doyle hustles over to the corner. Drop pass down low. It went off behind the net, rather. Zerby to Doyle. Doyle. Shot. Missed far post. Gilman pinches. Sends it in towards the goal. Picked up by Lakeville. And off of Eremiah's skate, so Addie's got to grab it. Off the boards to Zerb. Zerb's tried to feed Piper, and Doyle jumps in as the puck slowed down as it went off a player. Doyle with a nice pass to Pipes. Pipes got a shot on that, forcing Lakeville to make a stick save. Fiona, poke checked away by Lakeville. Ella jumps off the bench, and she holds it in with Fiona along the boards. 2-on-2 battle along the boards. And Fiona comes away with it. Backhand to Zerby. Shot just far post. Ella keeps it alive. She sends it back down low to Fiona. And this one comes close to out, and it did come out. Seidel. She's looking to skate it in as Cottage Grove's looking to change. Seidel gets a shot towards the goal. It got deflected behind the net. Loose puck now. Lakeville has it. And they drag it over the middle. And good job by Macy. Got to stick through. Off the player's skates. Now Macy. 2-on-2 chance here. Cottage Grove. Macy in between the circles. Shot wide. Macy has it though. Try to drop pass to Elise. Lakeville stepped in front. And they fed it up to their winger. She wasn't ready for it. This will be an offsides as Elise was line changing. So we're going to face off in the neutral zone. 2-1 in favor of Lakeville. 6:47 to go in the second. Macy wins the draw to Kendall. Kendall sends it in deep. Kendall holds the line, trying to backhand it through the Lakeville player. Now does. Piper has it, drops it to Rowan. Rowan lost it. She steps in front, trying to hold this in. Good body by Rowan and Macy. And it comes loose to Piper. Piper shot. Goalie made the save and almost lost it. Good rip by Pipes in between the circles. Doyle on the draw. Pipes and Zerby join her left and right. Lily now playing defense. Kendall alongside her to the right. Doyle to Kendall. Shot, got through, no, it got blocked. Piper jabs at the loose puck up front. Cottage Grove will set up the exact same way here. And Doyle. To Kendall again. Shot, this one low and just missed the post. Doyle there though. And Lakeville's able to scoop it up and send it out. Be an offsides. With 6:14 to go in the second. Cottage Grove down 1. Finley wins it forward, but picked up by the lefty. They try to cross-ice pass. Got slowed up as it hit a couple jerseys. Kendall just steps in and takes that puck, sends it cross-ice to Zerby. Zerby was peeling over towards the middle, and now Lakeville misplayed it. And they chip it up to Piper off Zerby. Zerby. Piper pulls back to her forehand. Too deep. Shot. Wide. I'm sorry, near post, but Zerby's there. She's got Lily at the point. Now gives it to her. High up into the air, past her. Kendall and Lily chase it down. Lily slows it down, brings it around to Addie on her right side. Good poke check by Lakeville. Finley steps in to help Lily. Now pulls it back to her forehand, and she's got Rowan deep if she sees her. Finley, full head of steam here for Doyle. She sends it in, chases it down. Rowan parked out front. Ella jumps in to help Finley. Seidel pinches, hammers it down low to Ella. Ella tried to get it to the net, blocked by Lakeville. Both players go down. Lakeville comes away with it. And good job by Addie cutting the Lakeville player off, and it's sent in deep by Doyle. Eremiah with an aggressive play, sending that puck down low. Fiona chips it out to the front. Comes loose to Seidel. Seidel, clapper, rebound. Another rebound look for Fiona. Seidel again, shot. This one got through. Goalie made a save. Cottage Grove with a good answer so far with some pressure here after that Lakeville second goal. Face off one back to Addie. Addie tried to get it towards the goal, blocked by Lakeville, but picked up by Ella. Ella dropped it to Fiona, and Lakeville picks it off. Addie steps in front of the center, now retreats. Jeremiah forces her wide. Addie comes over to help her. Good stick by Addie, and they try to center it, and they're unable to. In the corner they go. Swept away by Ella, but not out. They just choose to dump it in. Addie and the Lakeville player get there. Centering pass broken up by Jeremiah. Over her stick now. Puck's loose in the front. Still loose. Now it's chipped out to Rowan. Rowan lost an edge. So the right D for Lakeville picks it up and skates it over inside the circle. Shot, save Addie, no rebound.
Sometimes you need to be alone.
Face off controlled by Cottage Grove up towards the Macy. Not out of the zone now. It is. Aggressive play by Kendall. Lakeville does pick up the loose puck. Now Kendall regroups, creating havoc for that Lakeville player. They get it in deep. Lily steps in front, shoveled out front into Doyle's skates. Cottage Grove now run. Oh, and a rebound chance for Lakeville, just past her. But now they regroup. Lefty, puck on net, went wide. I think Cottage Grove may be down a player at the moment as they're running two centers. I think Kaylee. We're missing Kaylee. Dangerous play there for Lakeville. This one shipped over to Lily, and she's got some room. Offsides by a hair. Cottage Grove having to change things up here. As Kaylee must be shaken up, so Lily's back at D. Fiona and Finley will be swapping in every other shift at center for the time being. Face off one over to Piper. By her, Piper tried to send it in, missed. And Lakeville back the other way in a 2-on-1. Zerby hustles over. The puck got caught up in the Lakeville player's skates. So Fiona scoots it around her goalie. And now she looks up ice and dangles around one. And Fiona's got some speed. She trades spots with Zerby. They gain the zone. She pulls back. Tried the reverse pass back over to Piper's direction. Didn't get enough on it. Jeremiah chips it up to Zerby. Loose puck. Oh, Piper almost with a pick. 2:20 to go in the period. Seidel to Piper. Piper corrals it. She sends it in on sides. And this one comes out. Gilman's got to chase it down. Gilman. Pass was blocked by Lakeville. Fiona hustles back. And Lakeville picks it up off the boards. Sends it across. Steered away by Addie. Now the puck comes out. Collision. I didn't see. I think it was two Cottage Grove players maybe collided. Rowan popped back up. She's skating off on her own. All right, Cottage Grove resets. Macy, Elise, Doyle. One to Elise. Seidel shot. Rebound look for Doyle just past her. Doyle tried to give it over to Macy. Addie sends it in deep, picked up by Lakeville. With speed comes Lakeville, trying to go wide. Addie hustles over, forcing the girl to slow up back to her forehand. Aramaya dishes it over to Elise. Elise slides it off to the right. Lakeville's there, though. And they send it in on sides and no icing. Doyle's there. Out to the right, D. Shot. No, a drop pass. Backdoor chance. Off the post and in. With 1:10 to go, Lakeville up 2. Three to 1 your score with 1:10 to go in the second period. Fiona, Zerbs, Piper, Kendall, Lily. Trying to answer here. This one picked up by Lily. Lily got through one. Lily skates it in. She's forced wide. Now in. Over to Piper. Broken up nicely by Lakeville. Good look by Lily. Fiona covers the left point. Lily now swaps back with her. Puck almost came loose the pipes. Lily jabs it back down low. Now out. 45 seconds to go. Oh, into the bench. Face off upcoming. Fiona, Pipe, Zerby, Kendall, Lilies, face-off, center ice as the puck got pushed into the Cottage Grove bench. Face-off, controlled by Cottage Grove. They tried to feed Pipes, picked off by Lakeville. They hustle over to the boards, and they drop it back to their D and send it in. Kendall picks up the puck, pushes it by one. Lakeville sends it back out all the way down. This will not be an icing. 20 seconds to go. Lily turned away by Lakeville. And this one comes over to Zerbs. Lakeville comes away with it. Save Addie. 4 seconds to go in the period. Piper tried to get it up to Fiona. Wouldn't have had time. All right, we'll go into the third, down 2. It's going to be an epic comeback. Hang tight for a minute. We'll be back. Fiona, Ella, Lily up front. Looks like Kaylee's back. Face off one by Cottage Grove. Doyle to Lily. Lily skates it in. Poked away by Lakeville. Lily backhands it towards the goal. Fiona jabbed at it. Goes off the boards to the Lakeville right winger. They center it. Broken up by Kendall. Picked up by Lakeville. They get around one. And they skate it in. In between the circles, low shot. Wraparound chance broken up by Kendall. She blocked that shot. And Fiona picks it up, backhands it, not out. This one now trying to hit Lily, and it got through now. Good recovery there by Lakeville, and they send it in. Kaylee sends it back out to the neutral zone. Lily, they're changing, and Lily sensed it. Just couldn't get by that last player. And Lakeville skates it through. Good stick check by Kendall and picked up here by Macy. Now Macy centers it over to Bailey, just off her stick, but Bailey's going to get there first. Macy works her way towards the net. Picked up by Lakeville, and they skate it to the near side boards. Just past their right winger, but she keeps the speed on. No icing. They send it cross ice. Bailey will get there. Up the boards to Rowan. And out. And Lakeville just on sides. Kaylee steered it over to the right towards Elise and now Macy. And Lakeville just content to send it in every chance they get here. This one beyond the red line, so we'll get a face-off in the Lakeville end. .30 to go in the game. Cottage Grove down 3-1. Finley wins it back to Seidel. Seidel got a shot through. Rebound, Zerby. Oh, and a good stick at the last second by Lakeville. Denying Zerb's number 2. Another face-off in the offensive zone. Face-off 1, drop pass Piper to Doyle. Doyle to Seidel. Seidel shot, tipped. Rebound, Zerby again, shot blocked. And Lakeville overskated the puck, and now they send it out. And on net, tapped over to Seidel. Seidel wheels it around with some speed. Addie skates it in. Gets a shot on, save. Puck is still loose. No, they blew the whistle. Another face-off to the goalie's left. A few good looks here. The last 30 seconds for CG right up front. Doyle wins it to Seidel, but it was over her left side. Doyle has it to pass Piper. And they send it in. Seidel sends it back out. And offsides is the play.
Go Black! Go!
Fiona, Ella, Kendall, Kaylee, and Lily for Cottage Grove. Kendall tried to feed it over to the left to Lily. Now Fiona has it. She sends it in. Misplay by the goalie. Now she covers it, so we'll get another draw. Keep these offensive zone faceoffs coming, get some pucks on net. 9:16 to go in the game. Fiona looks over her right to Kendall. Tied up by Lakeville right on the face-off circle. Now she gets it to Kendall. Kendall's got room. Fires, tipped. Oh, and it went in. It was Fiona on the rebound. A redirect by Fiona. Puck got stuck on the face-off dot. Fiona stayed with it as she was tangled up. Got to Kendall. Kendall got a roller towards the net. Fiona finishes it off to bring Cottage Grove within 1. 9:08 to go in the game. Fiona on the face-off again. This time at center ice. Wins it to Johnson. Johnson to Ella. Ella's got some room to skate it in. She was looking to pull the trigger, slow it up. Kendall and Ella along the boards. Send it in deep. Lily gets there. Skates it, reverses. Now reverses again to a forehand. Now to her backhand, picked up by Lakeville. Fiona jumps in front of the girl. Bumps her off the puck nicely. Into the ref's skates.
Time to go, 2:52.
Nice job by Lily holding this puck in. And Fiona picks it up off the board, dumps it off the boards behind the net to Lily. Lily tipped away by Lakeville, and now past her, and Lily hustles over, and Lily keeps this play alive again, and then she tried to get through a crowd to Ella's direction. She tried to get a backhand off. Macy comes off, and they're trying to keep Lakeville pinned deep as it's a long shift. Good back check by Ella, and Lakeville sends it in. Kendall, she's forced behind the net. Now she wheels around, back over her left shoulder, up the boards to Rowan, tap to Elise, poked away by Lakeville, now to Elise again. Rowan keeping the pressure on. Good job by Rowan on a good strong check through the hands. Jeremiah has it. She tried to send her over to Elise. Lakeville intercepted it. It's back to Kendall. Kendall to Elise. Elise corrals it. She's got Rowan on her left. Just past Elise's reach, but now it's in on sides. Elise trying to get it in deep. She does. Lakeville's got to dig it out. Rowan comes over to cut off the D. They get it off the boards, but Macy keeps it in. Drop pass. Right behind Elise. Good look there by Macy. Picked up by Lakeville, and they're going to ice it, so we'll get another draw here in the offensive end for Wolfpack. Worked well last time. This one will be off to the goalie's left side. 7:13 to go in the game. Doyle, Ferguson, Zerby, Gilman, Seidel. Doyle to Piper. Piper to touch pass to Seidel. Got a shot off. It got through and tipped. And a backhand by Piper, and it was a save on the backhand. Seidel again. Shoots it towards the goal, but Lakers there this time. And Doyle turns it around. She scores! She stayed with the play to tie this thing up at 3 with 7 minutes to go. Cottage Grove has been all over the Ice Cats here since their third goal, and just fighting to get pucks on net, and they finally found a way to get 2 through. Face-off controlled by CG. It's Zerby. Zerby skates it in. Drop pass to Piper. Piper to her forehand, outside of her reach, and into the corner it goes. Good no call there as both players were stumbling. Jeremiah chips it towards the front. Zerby tried to rip one. Now it's to Piper. Piper shot. Fiona has it. Fiona keeps it alive in the corner. Zerby now. She tried to feed Piper. Piper has it. She shovels it down low. Zerby keeping pressure on the Ice Cats. Puck now stuck behind their net. It's Fiona battling 2 Ice Cats. 3 Ice Cats now. Piper jumps in to help her. Puck now stuck behind the Lakeville net, and they come away with it on the left side. And they steer it out to center, and they connect. And they're by 1. Addie and Lily. Good stick by Seidel. And then she's got her, that's going to be a penalty. That should be a holding the stick on Lakeville. Shot, steered wide. Piper hustles over. Off the board. She tried to chip it up to Fiona. It did clear the zone, though, so the Lakeville's got to check up. Piper feeds it down low. It'll be an icing if it goes. It does. Cottage Grove will get a change, though, as will Lakeville. But that pace of play was starting to get a little frantic, so settle things down here. 5:41 to go in the game. 3-3, your score.
Let's go, 12!
Fiona, Ella, Lily, up front. Kendall brings it around to Lily. Lily had a stick on it, but not out. Fiona comes over. The puck scores free. Lakeville will get there, and they'll wheel near side boards. And off the boards it comes. Kaylee has it behind her goalie. Kaylee off the boards to Lily. Lily tried to sneak it by the Lakeville player, not out. Ella tried to backhand it out, and Lakeville sends it back in. On net, Addie had to make a save, and she squeezes it. 5:10 to go in the game. Face-off upcoming in Cottage Grove D zone. Macy on the draw. Elise slid over with some speed, trying to steer it free. Now Elise is free, and she's with Rowan. Puck comes loose. And Macy had it for a moment. Now Lakeville has it. And they hustle back over to the far side. Off the boards. Held in by Kaylee. Down low it goes. Lakeville has it. They just send it out to the neutral zone. They're lucky that hit a stick. Otherwise, that would have been an icing. Kendall sends it out to the neutral zone. And a 2-on-2 chance here for Cottage Grove. And it's Rowan and Macy. Rowan to Macy. Macy had it for a moment. Lost it. Now the Lakeville player lost it. And off to Kendall. Kendall fighting through a stick check. She sends it in. They gain the zone. Lakeville's going to get there first. 4.5 minutes. They dangle it over the middle, and they're free. Piper off the bench. Chasing down the Lakeville player. Good stick by Piper, forcing the girl behind the net. Short side chance here for Lakeville, looking to set up in the circles. Shot off of Addie's mask. Piper has it. Off the boards, but nobody there, and it does come out. And they say no icing. Go! Put some pressure!
Go! Skate, girl!
Good job by Rowan, breaking up the play down low. Lakeville back. Piper wreaks havoc, forcing her wide. Good stick check by Jeremiah, and she shovels it across the red line. This one in on sides. Lakeville sends it in. Addie chases it down. Skates it around to Piper. Centering pass just outside off the stick of the Lakeville player. Bounces off the boards to Zerbs. Zerbs tried to feed Doyle. Now Piper has it. She's gassed. Drop pass. Seidel picks it up. And Seidel's got some ice in front. Addie stays with it. She skates it in. Missed near post, but Zerby's going to get there. Centering pass out front. And it's squirted behind the net. They ring it around the boards. Not out. Seidel sends it back in by one Lakeville player. Cottage Grove changing. They got to hurry. Lakeville looking to skate it. Ella with the steal. Ella skates it in. Ella with a shot. Near post. Went wide. Rang around the boards. Lily steps in to hold it in. Lily now behind the net. Ella out front. Lily centering pass to Ella, who got a good shot off, but it went wide of the post. Fiona with some speed into the Lakeville player. Lakeville now centers it. Missed the pass. Jeremiah's got to chase it down. Lakeville changing. Jeremiah off the boards. Lakeville picks it up. Addie now has it. Poke check by Lakeville. Addie stays with it. Another poke check. Ella sends it up off the boards to Fiona. Lakeville touched that one. Jeremiah's going to have to get it. Lakeville with some speed on the forecheck. Jeremiah tried to get it free. Lakeville, short side, missed. Fiona hustles over to the boards. Elise jumps over to help her. Puck on net, save Addie, and she smothers it.
Big cover, Addie, big cover!
1:52 to go in the game. 3-3 your score. Face off. Off to Addie's right. Face off won by Cottage Grove, but it went back. Kendall's got to dig it out. Off the boards to Elise. Held in. And down low, it's going to be Kaylee. Kaylee puts it around the corner. Not out. Good move by the Lakeville B. They skate it, looking for a wrister. It got blocked. Into the corner it goes. Puck's loose up front. Kendall just bashes it into the boards, getting it out of the front of the net. Lakeville, dangerous puck there. As Cottage Grove was almost sprung free. Left D, shot, save Addie. No rebound. Get that whistle blowing, ref. 1:16 to go in the game. 3-3 your score. Finley, Piper, Adeline, Kendall, Kaylee out for the Wolfpack. Face off won by Cottage Grove. Kendall to Piper, intercepted by Lakeville. They steer it behind Addie. Kaylee hustles over. Doyle jumps in to help. Doyle looking to corral a puck out of the corner, as is Kaylee. Player goes down. Doyle now corrals it. Piper up ice! Up ice, Piper! Doyle stays with it as she was taken down. Doyle skates it in. Doyle, backhand shot, tipped up into the netting. No, they say it didn't hit the netting, and out it comes. Kaylee has it. Gives it to Kendall. Kendall looking to skate. She's got Piper with her. Kendall goes to her left. Kendall skates it in on sides. Drop pass behind Piper. Piper hustles over. Piper corrals it. Piper working along the boards by herself. And errant pass loose. Lily will get there. Lakeville changing. Lily around one. Lily charging ahead. Turned over by Lakeville. Loose puck. Piper jabs at it. Good D by Piper. Kendall has it. Shoveled across into the neutral zone. That could be an offsides. It is. As time expires. 3-3 your score. I don't know if it'll be an overtime or a shootout. We have 1 minute until 12:30. We have to have a winner, obviously, for the third place game. So we will find out if it is an overtime or a shootout. So it'll be a 4-on-4 overtime session here for 5 minutes. Finley, Pikes, Addie, Eremiah. Goalies are going to switch sides here.
Girls, stay wide now. Stay wide.
Royal on the draw, controlled by Lakeville. Lakeville. Piper forcing the issue. They connect on a pass in front of their bench. In on sides. Centered. Shot, save Addie. Piper picks up the loose puck. Piper trying to get her one. She does. Piper shovels it ahead. Piper stays with the puck. Oh, and just off sides.
Girls, you gotta move the puck up forward. Let's go.
Face off, neutral zone. Doyle wins it. Piper jabs at it, gets it across the blue line. Now swept out. Addie poked away, stays with it. Addie gives it to Doyle. Doyle kicks it to herself. Doyle gains the zone. Piper slides over. Centering pass broken up by Lakeville. Gilman punches it across. Picked up now by Lakeville. Lakeville jabbed at by Doyle. Doyle tried to get in front. Poked away by Piper. Piper cuts the girl off. And Lakeville just forced to send it out to the neutral zone. Eremiah has it, sends it back in. Offsides as Fiona was coming out with some heat. 4:07 to go in the overtime. Is the clock supposed to stop? Maybe it's a running time overtime. I'm not sure. Kendall dishes it up towards the right side. Picked off here by Lily. Lily round one. Drops it to Fiona. Fiona gets a shot. Blocked by Lakeville. Lakeville intercepted by Fiona. Fiona gives it over to Lily. Lily's just up front. Shot goal! Cottage goal in overtime. As Lily picks up the loose puck. With 3:26 to go in the OT, the Wolfpack come out on top to cash in on their third consecutive tournament.
Cottage Grove goal
All right.
scored by number 18, William Youngquist.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Fun game. Cottage Grove musters up a comeback.
Unassisted.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at the next one.